So you've done a perfect sky in watercolor. You're quite happy with the way things have turned out. Now what? Sometimes I speak to a lot of people, and sometimes it's the foreground that can be a little bit of a struggle when you've got the perfect sort of beginning, when you've done the sky and you're happy the way things are looking, but you're not sure of what to paint for the foreground. Then this is perfect for you. This is a beginner friendly watercolor painting. Welcome everyone, this is Dave Lowe from Get Some Colour in Your Life. If you've not been here before on my channel, if you've not come across any of my videos, then I welcome you, and if you're returning, then welcome back. So on my channel I do have lots of these beginner friendly painting tutorials. This is just another one. I did do this sky in a previous video, just all about skies really. If you're either struggling with skies, then that's a video you can check out in my last one. Or, the other thing that people can struggle with is just completing the painting and thinking what to do in the foreground. So I decided with this one I wanted to add a few sort of mountains, and this reminds me of the Lake District. So you could say it's inspired by the Lake District, because as I came to finishing this painting, it just reminded me of being in the Lake District here in the UK. A really nice part of the national parks. It's the biggest national lakes in the UK. So it just reminded me of that, and just a nice scene. And I really think that this is quite achievable. Doesn't matter your level of watercolor, whether you've been painting for some time or whether you've recently started painting. This is something that you can achieve. It's not too difficult, I suppose. You just gotta go in and enjoy yourself. I'm using, these are Jackson's watercolors. A few of the watercolors are actually M. Graham's as well. I'm using my tray, so some of the paints I have topped up with some of the M. Graham's, but originally these are the Jackson's professional grade watercolors. And the paper I'm using is a Bockingford pad. It's all cold pressed, and so I'm making the most of that because I'm not concerned about any buckling. As the water gets applied to the paper, it's not going to have that buckling or anything like that because it's glued on all sides. So that's something that's really nice to use. I do like getting these artist blocks. They're quite nice to paint on. And you just go in and cut the paper out at the end, just cutting out the top page, if you will. And that's it really. So I'm just going through a few little techniques. You can see I using sort of larger brushes. It's a large mop brush, just to get the convenience of getting paint down as quick as possible and covering a lot of the paper rather than going back and forth. And it's just easier to use the larger brushes. And then for details like this, you can see just wanted a darker sort of line separating the foreground mountain to the ones in the background. So I'm using a really dark pigment here. This is mostly Payne's Grey and a little bit of the burnt umber. And so just getting some darker tones on the mountains, giving it a little bit of shape and some contrast. Like I said, it just separates the foreground to the background. So if you are wondering what to paint, if you've started your painting and you're coming down to the foreground, then this is quite a simple remedy. Just add a few mountains, and you can just go in with any sort of colours. It's nice to mix things up, and you can see one of the things I do like to do is add different colours to the paper and let them mix naturally on the paper, and also using a bit of an angle for the paper so the paint does come down, and it does allow that mixing to take place. You can see using a little bit of sap green now as I come down towards the bottom of the paper. So this is the very near foreground, and then just adding little bits of dark as well to this. So if you are enjoying this video, please do give us a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. And also let me know what you think. If you want to just come in and say hi, then that's okay too. But I do appreciate if you do give us a thumbs up if you like, and if you're not subscribed, then please consider subscribing to my channel. You get every week I do upload different videos, also going live as well, which I hope to be doing tomorrow. So if you're interested, if I do go live, it'll be about 10 o'clock in the morning here in the UK. And so I'm just wondering what to paint. So I've got my head in different things at the moment. I've got a few paintings coming up, a few requests and suggestions. And if you do have any of those suggestions, then please drop them in the comments. I really love reading those suggestions and comments and thoughts. And so if you do want to post a comment, then please feel free. I do get round to answering all the comments, all the feedback, so I do appreciate that. And just adding some more colour now to the this second sort of mountain. Just wanted to add a little bit of dark, using a little bit of sap green and yellow ochre, just blending that a little bit as well, just to give it some more definition. It really is a stunning landscape. If you've not been to the Lake District here in Cumbria, and I think we're really fortunate to live really close to that. It takes maybe, depends where, it's quite a big national park, so you can be there from where we live in probably about an hour and a half, and then obviously as you travel through the different areas, obviously you can drive for quite some time, but to hit the Lake District, it's no more than an hour and a half away, so we're really fortunate in that sense. So I really hope you like this one. Just a quick watercolor painting of inspired from the Lake District. You can see I've got a little bit of a lake down at the bottom, just added that sort of on an afterthought, but quite simple. If you want to check out my beginners videos, then you can see that on a playlist on my channel. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.